All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, so this is a one-board event. Much like the two-board event, we're going to chop a pocket into the tree, jump up on it, and then it's just a drag race. We should see some really quick times in this. Looks like Parsons getting real deep into that yellow poplar pole over here on the black stand. There goes Gavin. I told you, one of his favorite events, up there first. AJ kind of flopping around with that axe. That was a little dangerous over there on that blue stand. Should have planted the axe into the tree, used it to climb up with him. Oh, Alec Parsons not liking his pocket over here on the black stand. Gavin's board starting to really sag on him, but he's just saying, nope, it's only 4 feet, just keep swinging. Keep swinging, qualify to tomorrow. That is the name of the game. Hunter Wade got a great cut going over here, really strong board. He can step way back on it if he wants and put some real power onto that axe in that tree. Here comes Fletcher on the blue stand. Mustache is a-flowing. Hunter trying to take it off on the red stand right now. 1 or 2 more hits should do it. There it is. Give him a big round of applause. Hunter Wade, everybody. Gavin slabbed out his tree, trying to go a lot deeper. He got the slab out of the way. Now he can make that board hole again. Trying to get some fast times. There it is, AJ Fletcher. Big round of applause for AJ. Alec Parsons still chopping away over here on the black stand. Gavin planting the board. Looks like a much better board over there now for Gavin. Here we go. He's back into the tree. Let's keep cheering him on, folks. That is a tough break when the tree slabs out like that. He's lucky he was able to pull the whole thing off and keep going. A lot of times you can't get past that little shelf, and it really costs you. You're not like a lot of guys won't even finish the event when that happens. But Gavin's keeping going. There it is for Alec Parsons. Big round of applause for Alec. Gavin onto the backside now, going for that slashing method. He's got it wiggling. He's got it wobbling. Keep cheering him on, folks. Almost off there. One more big one. There it is. Big round of applause for our first heat of the one board.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. Dave Engasser, wily vet in this event, should not take him long to get up on that board. I say that, and then he can't get that last fiber out of there. Look at Dominic go. Dominic Ruppel, first time here at Camp Living Waters, up on that first board, hit with some big power on that blue stand. Here comes Smitley and Kino with Engasser. Oh, Smitley didn't like it. He came down on the green stand. Peter Stern getting ready to plant that board. Ooh, he's not going to like that. He's probably going to want to rework that and keep going. Look at Engasser. He's flying. Ruckel's got a massive hole into this side of the block. He's onto the back side already, folks. Keep cheering him on. Dom slashing at it already. Got that thing wiggling. Engasser trying to chase him down. Ooh, Dom's not liking something with the axe. Trying to grab another axe. He's going to run over, grab a spare. Climbing back up the tree. Oh, he didn't like that board. The board kind of slid out on him. This is a lot of time for Kino and Engasser to catch up to him. Dom, whoa! Excellent cut by Dom on the blue stand. Doing the little relay race there in the middle of it to grab a second axe. Still coming off first in the heat. Followed by the big man out of Arkansas, Aaron Kino. Hoo-dee-hoo! Engasser's on the backside now. Wondering why he decided to cut the springboard tonight. And we got Peter Stern. Peter Stern got his start just a couple of years ago, a few years ago now in the sport. Haven't seen him cut many trees. So this is a great start for him over on that yellow stand. Keep cheering him on, folks. That was Engasser and Smitley wrapping things up there. I know Peter's got that board sagging pretty good. And folks, if you've never been up on a springboard, I can tell you when it's sagging like that, even though you're only 4 feet up off the ground, it is nerve-wracking because you got that 7-pound razor blade in your hands. He's saying, nope, heck with it. You're right, it is nerve-wracking. Give him a big, big round of applause, folks.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. Top 5 times, move on tomorrow. Big, big chips coming out of Gavin's block down there on. Look at the pace he's got too. Him and Carlson turn at the same time with Parsons, Fletcher, and now Savage. Savage picking wants to move on. Gavin's pace slowed a bit. Look at Carlson. Carlson is just hammering away. Parsons getting ready to go for the drives. It'll be Carlson taking the heat, followed by Brumbaugh, and then Savvy and Fletcher. Big, big round of applause for all our athletes. What a heat.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. All of our athletes getting into these blocks. Logan Hawk's block is an absolute melon. Throwing those drivers in. He's around already. Look out on stand number 2. Hunter Wake getting deep into that block on position 1. Oh, Aaron Keno's block just split on him. He's going to have to try to rip in a hurry. That thing doesn't go to the stand. Getting ready to go for the drives. There it is. Mr. Hawks down. Keno trying to get that thing driven off. There it is. Tough break. That block just wouldn't sit still for him there on the green stand. Split it as he drove around to the backside. Hunter Waite now off on position 1. We got Caleb Graves and Peter Stern working on it. Caleb Graves off on position number 5. Let's stick with Peter Stern on the blue stand. Got a great cut going. One more big hit should do it. There it is. Peter Stern, everyone. Big, big round.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. All of our athletes getting into these logs. Dominic Ruckel is just attacking that thing with reckless abandon. You saw that he skipped it off there. He is rifling hits into that. Darby Hand onto the backside already. This kid is a weapon from down south, folks. Watch him all weekend long. He's been really making a name for himself in the rookie series and progressing beyond now. Going for those driving blows right now with Dominic Ruckel on position 1. It'll be Darby Hand taking the heat, followed by Hunter Smitley and Dom. We'll stick with Andrew here on the blue stand. I know he pinched himself off a little early. Now he's going to try to chip it out a little bit and make sure he has a nice wall of wood to drive against on the backside. He's the weight of that block to really rip that thing off when he gets there. Now he's getting ready to throw those big drivers in and head to that backside. There he goes. Let's keep cheering him on, folks. Kicking the block out of his way. All the way up from North Carolina for this show here this weekend to chop on this stage. I know we've got athletes from all around the country here. The prize money's great. The venue's great. Just love everything about this show, including how fast Erin's getting me results this weekend already. She is on her game. I know he's almost there, folks. Let's keep cheering him on. I know it's a lot of work. You never think about it, folks. Americans in general are always kind of taught to not swing an axe correctly because we always grew up with like ball sports, baseball, and all that. And it's kind of fighting the natural way to swing an axe. You could tell everybody that always played baseball from somebody who never did because they've got that bad habit of coming in too flat. You want to come in at that 45-degree angle. Really helps you drive that axe through the log, blow those chips out of it. But we're there. We're just about to the middle right now. Let's keep cheering him on. He's struggling a little bit. Let's get that adrenaline going for him and cheer him on.
I mean, even if you're, that's a minuscule movement. It's not like swinging an axe.
That was the chip that needed to come out right there. Boom, look at those chips. And they always want to break it from near to far. Near is broke, fighting those demons right now. That lactic acid's building up. It's wobbling for him. There it is. Big round of applause.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. JP versus Dave. Big chips out of the front side of this log. JP hit with some power. Really getting those massive chips out of the front. But look at Engasser. Engasser getting ready to throw those driving boards into that log on position 2. JP getting ready to throw the drivers as well. Both these guys turn at the same time. Here we go. Onto the backside now. Ooh, that block did not sound good on the first hit for JP, but now he's got a little bit more slope and those chips are moving. Look at Engasser. Engasser really excels when he brings that axe back and just kind of just whiplashes it through that block. Both these guys going hit for hit. There it is. JP Mercier will take the heat on position 1. 1 or 2 more hits should do it for Dave. There it is. Big round of applause for both these gentlemen.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. Nice smooth starts by all of our athletes. Ooh, big hang there by Carlson. That's what I was talking about. You move that saw up. Oh, he cut out. Great cut for Hunter. Or not Hunter. Yeah, Hunter Waite down here on position 5. Give all of our athletes a big round of applause. Yep. So confused looking at Alec Parsons. I was like, how is he done already? And I only see half a cookie. He broke.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
Here we go. All these athletes rip roar right off the start. You see Dominic kind of hanging that saw down here. Got to keep it nice and flat. But look at Keno. He is hogging that wood out on position 3. So is Logan Hawks. There it is. Logan, man possessed tonight, taking the heat. Peter Stern with a very impressive cut there on stage.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. All of our athletes into the logs. Look at Darby Hand. Great form down there on position 3, but look at Hunter Smitley. Smitley on position 1, really hogging some wood out. Darby Hand, though, getting into that small wood in the bottom. It will be Smitley. Darby Hand right behind him. Stick with Andrew Ockpitch on position 2. Hanging in that small wood at the bottom, but finishing things up. Big round of applause for all of our athletes, folks.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. All of our athletes getting to the front side of this log. You see most of these athletes good. Looks like Chris Savash, big hole in the front side of this block. Look at Fletcher. Fletcher's got some pace on that axe. He is flying through that log on position 3. Carlson will be the first to turn, though, says it is a wood cutting contest, not a wood chipping contest. Hopefully did his homework on the front side of this log so he doesn't have to stay after school on the back. Fletcher trying to chase him down, but losing a little bit of that steam we saw in the front. Got to find that pace. Stick with Carlson on position 2. Keep cheering them on, folks. They can hear you up here. It's going to be a good race to the finish. Savvy now getting ready to on that backside, catching the rest of the field. It'll be Alec Parsons taking the heat down on position 5 with Ben Carlson, followed by Chris Savash. There it is for Gavin and AJ. Give them all a big round of applause, folks.
All the timers ready? Contestants, ready, set, go!
All right, here we go. Waiting to the front side of this block right now. Logan Hawks has another great block on position 2. That thing opened up beautifully for him, but look at Hunter Waite. Hunter Waite chasing him down. Caleb Graves moving on to the backside on position 5 first with Logan Hawks. Here comes Hunter. Hunter did a lot of work on the front side of this block. Should be able to drive early in the back. Trying to chase down Hawks and Graves. Stern, great cut there on position 3. Look at that. Hawks is off on position 2. Followed by Keno and Graves. Looking at Aaron's block down there on position 4. He cut 75% of that thing on the front side, it looks like. Turned around and maybe put like 6 hits in the back. What a cut there for Keno. We'll stick with Peters on position 3. Peters got not a lot of wood left there. He is just motoring through it, folks. Keep cheering him on. One more big hit should do it for Peter. Oh, that pesky bottom fiber. There it is. Big, big round of applause for all of our athletes.
All the timers ready? Contestants, ready, set, go!
All right, here we go. All of our athletes getting to the front side of this block. Look at Dom. He just attacks every single block he comes into. Big physical presence in the underhand right now with how fast he's rifling those hits in there. Look at Darby Hand, though. Darby Hand, so precise with each hit on that block right now, getting ready to start driving it off down there on the green stand. And there it is. Wow. Photo finish at the end between stand 1 and 4. Andrew throwing in those driving hits, heading to the backside right now. Hunter Smithley working through the backside of his block on the red stand. There it is. Give him a big, big round of applause. All right, we'll stick with Andrew here on position 3. I know big, big things are important in this event, folks. You want to throw that axe up as high as you can get it, and then you kind of slingshot it back using your body to drive that axe through the log to get as much power behind that head as you possibly can. And you see that's what Andrew's doing there to try to get through that bottom there. He thinks it's done. He's looking at it, and there it is. It buckled under the weight finally. Big, big round of applause for all of our athletes.
All the timers ready? Contestants, ready, set, go!
All right, here we go. JP Mercier on position 1. Dave Engasser on position 2. Advantage Engasser right off the bat. I think his axe is liking that block a little bit better than JP. JP, though, taking up the pace. Going into the backslide. Whoa, JP said good enough. He heads to the backside. Thinks he's got the power to break a lot of wood there in the bottom. Engasser going blow for blow with him right now on position 2. Both these guys jumping in the Masters division just 2 weekends ago at the LWCs out in Hayward, Wisconsin. We're going to see here, Dave broke the top first. There it is to the bottom. Advantage to Engasser in the underhand. Give them both a big, big round of applause, folks. And go through everything like I was saying earlier. Make sure those decomp switches are hit. We've got those recoils wrapped nice and tight. In this heat on position 1 is Logan Hawks. Position 3, Dave Engasser. Position 4, Alec Parsons.
Hands on the wood.
All the timers ready? Contestants, ready, set, go!
Spencer with a smoker of a cut down there on position 3. Big round of applause. All right, wrapping those recoils up. AJ got that saw going, proving me wrong already. I'm excited.
seconds.
15 seconds until go time.
Hands on the wood.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
Oh, big round of applause for all of our athletes. Tough break for AJ. Experience versus youth in this one. JP Mercier all the way down on the black stand, Aaron Kino on the red stand. Now Aaron going to try to have his first qualifying cut here at the PA Lumberjack Championships. Here we go.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
He may have done it. He may have done it. Big round of applause for both our athletes.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. One cut race. Top 8 times in our quarterfinal round. We'll move on to the semifinals. Into the bottom, Bo Quinn and Lentz will take the heat right off the bat, followed by Bradshaw and Arden Koger Jr. We'll stick with stand 3, trying to finish up. There it is. Big round of applause for all of our athletes.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
Here they go, flying through the cut. Who's it going to be towards the end? Koger and Slingerland. Koger and Slingerland. Great cuts, though. Great times. Big round of applause to all of our athletes.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. One cut, top 8 times. We're moving on to the semifinal. Dollars on the line here tonight. Smoking cut on stand 1, Wilson and Browse. Followed by Waite and Brumbaugh down on stand 4, and then Fletcher and Carlson. Big round of applause for all of our athletes. Up next, stand number 1.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. Drag race to the finish. 20-inch white pine on the stage right now. Looked like Woms and Hawks were behind at the beginning, but Didn't quite finish the cut at the bottom. Engasser and Savash will take the heat. Big round of applause for both of them, folks. Tough break there. On position 2. It looks like they thought it was going to finish.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, one cut. Oh, big hang off the top. Cheer them on, folks. They can hear you up there. Going all alone. They can use all the help they can get. 20-inch white pine log. Looks like they were kind of fighting each other there through the middle of the log. We're picking up a little bit of speed at the bottom now.
Yeah, it was good. They went back.
That small one will go quick. There it is. Big round of applause.
It was good to me.
Yeah. No, they got it. I saw him get it all. I just wanted to.
All right, so that'll do it. Lumberjack Championships. Here we go. First heat, Jack and Jill.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, one cut, 20-inch white pine. Here we go. You see Callie Kerrigan, Mike Sullivan flying through log 2. Quigley and Engasser as well on stand 3. Oh, a little bit of a hang there. It'll still be Kerrigan and Sullivan on position 2. Let's stick with Shay and Andrew on position 1. Said hadn't seen them saw before. Looks like a little short saw. Really tough. And this big wood. And there it is. Big round of applause for all of our athletes.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. One cut to the bottom. All of our favorites in this one. We'll see where these times fall right off the bat. Wow. Witkowski and Koger done quick. Synchronized finish there from Slingerland and Ferraro with Ashen King.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. Oh, big hang for Down and Jewett off the top. They're going to have to try to make up for it. Coming into the bottom. Look at Team Lex. They are flying. But it is Node and Mercier taking the heat on stand 4. Big round of applause. Renee is pumped up. Great cut for Team Wilson as well. We're going to have to see how the time
Timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. Nice smooth start off the top. Now they got to find the pace. Chasing down one of those top 8 spots to move on to the next round. And middle's starting to bog that saw down. Here they come to the bottom. There it is. Big round of applause for Arden and Kate. Great. See where that kind of pan.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. Top 2 teams will move on to the finals. Getting down to the bottom. It's going to be Koger and Slingerland first. And I want to say stand 4, but I think so. I want to say it was Ash and Slingerland.
Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, top 2 teams will go to the finals. Here we go. Look, it's stand 1, hogging that wood out. Getting to the bottom. Synchronized, falling though there. Bo Quinn with Lentz, JP, and Jewett will move on to the next round. Give them a big round of applause, folks.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. Powering through this 20-inch white. Look at Koger and Witkowski go. But it'll be stand 2. Stand 2 will take the heat. Down and Jewett, followed by Witkowski and Koger. Give them a big.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. Top 2 teams move on. Look at Mercier Node. Whoa! Slingshot that cookie across the stage is Wilson and Renee. Josh and Renee. That'll be JP, Stephanie, and Slingerland Ferraro advancing to the next round. Big round. There's the whistle. Here's the start.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
$1,000 on the line. Here we go. Slingerland and Koger. Look at Coquin and Lentz. Slingerland and Koger. What a cut on position one. Big round of applause for them and the rest of the field. What a final heat that was.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. Drag race to the bottom, 20-inch white pine with Kowski and Koger flying. Look it down and Jewett though with them. Holy, Matt Koger and Kate Witkowski at the end, smoking it. Big round of applause. Tomorrow. Looks like our athletes are set. There's the whistle. Here's the
All the
start.
timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. Fighting for a chance to play tomorrow for that PA Lumberjack Championship title in the springboard. There goes Matt Koger, your reigning United States and all-around world champion, heading up onto his first board with everybody else. It all comes down to the second board hole, though. So important to have a nice firm base climbing the tree. There goes Koger to the top with Walmsley. Walmsley making the climb on the green stand, slipping a little bit with Storm. Storm slipping a little bit. Look at Koger. In and out of the log so efficiently on the red stand, making quick work of the top of this log. Walmsley, though, trying to chase him down. He is flying. Great cut going for Brian on the green stand. Arden Koger Jr. now up and hacking away with Aaron Keno over on the black stand. Matt onto the backside. There it is. Matt Koger will advance to the final tomorrow. Give him a big round of applause, folks. Alex Storm really catching the field into the back, onto his backside right now, trying to break it from near to far. Walmsley getting ready to turn onto that backside. Turns with Arden Koger Jr.
One more, Alex.
Three guys now hacking from the back. It'll be Alex Storm coming off in second.
Stay up higher. Higher.
Aaron Keno making short work of that block over there on the black stand. Big boy out of Arkansas hacking away. There it is. The chubby gray squirrel, Arden Koger Jr. taking it off on the blue stand.
I'm abandoning you, Walmsley. You're disappointing me.
Walmsley, one more big hit. There it is. Big round of applause for Wams. Just a few more hits over there on the black stand for Aaron Keno. And there it is. Big round of applause for all of our athletes in the.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. The winner of the heat will advance to the finals here tomorrow in the underhand chop. Jason Lentz, giant hole in the front of this block on stand one. I'm already turning onto the backside with Aaron Hovis. Hovis trying to reel him in. Mike Slingerland right behind him. Here comes Chris Bradshaw. All these guys trying to reel in Jason. Jason's so strong, though. Trying to drive this thing off. One or two more hits should do it for Jason. There it is. Jason Lentz will advance to the next round. Big round of applause for Jason. Then synchronized finishing down there in the final three stands. Couple more hits for Bradshaw ought to do it. And there it is. Big round of applause for all of our athletes.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. Then top five times advance to the finals tomorrow. Look at both Quinn and Jewett holding that wood out on the yellow and the red stands. Flying to the bottom, Super Dave Jewett will take the heat. Give the rest of the Sawyers a big round of applause. Dave and JP are
Hands low, Matty.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. Our athlete's going to try to come about 50% to the front of this log, run around to the back side, and go 50% to the back. Look at Maddie, throw the drivers in. Maddie's around to the back. Ben Whalen around with him. Whalen trying to chase him down. He's got to find a little pace to catch Maddie. Maddie is taking out big chips on position 1. Scooter reeling him in on position 3. Mike got a great block on position 4. Both guys right now. It's anybody's race here at the end. Mike, Ash, and Maddie Sling coming off at the same time. It'll be interesting to see what the camera says to them. Stick with Ben Whalen on stand. Just couldn't get those last few fibers in the far wood to sever. There it is. Big round of applause for all of our athletes.
All the timers ready. Contestants ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. Off the top 5 times for these ladies in the song. We'll move on to tomorrow's final. Pretty even race right now, going down all the stands. Renee Wilson's got a good crowd going on position 4. Look at Amber Walsh. A couple hangs there, but she is hogging out a lot of wood with every stroke. I'd say Alicia Lentz, though, taking the heat down on the green or the black stand, followed by Amber and Renee. And Shay's just about wrapped things up on the red sand. There it is. Big round of applause for all of our athletes.
All the timers ready. Contestants ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. Women's underhand chop. Again, we have Martha King, probably the favorite in this event, on stand number 1. Kelly Kerrigan on position 2. Tracy Henning, position 3. Nancy Zaleski, position 4. Stephanie Node on position 5. Martha turned to the back first with Stephanie right on her heels. It's going to be a fast first heat, folks. Look at Martha. She is flying on position 1 with Stephanie. Getting ready to go for the drivers, Martha is. Stephanie's getting ready as well. There it is. Martha King will take the heat, followed by Stephanie. Nancy heading to the backside. Kelly Kerrigan and Tracy Henning working away. Nancy stepping off of her block, not liking it. Let's stick with both these ladies and cheer them on, folks. They can hear you out there. Kelly thinks the block's... She's not going to go back and take another hit. She's going to leave it to the judge to decide. There it is. Give them all a big round of applause, folks. Always a good sign when all the saws fire right up on the stage. Now these athletes, they're going to wrap those recoils, hit those decomp switches, turn on their oilers.
30 seconds.
Most of these guys have an exact spot they like to set the saw and have their foot placement so that when it's go time, they can just grab that recoil, rip on it, and just wave that bar at the wood. Like Lefko said, if you got time to think, you got time to lose. That's not, you just got to have that muscle memory. Here's the start.
All the timers ready. Contestants ready, set, go.
Give all of our athletes a big...
All the timers ready. Contestants ready, set, go.
All right, here we go, folks. The springboard chop. Top athlete in this event will advance to tomorrow's final. Look at Zach. Zach planting the board. Big man making the climb first with Maddie Slingerland. Maddie slow, smooth, and fast into that second board hole though. Here comes Dom Ruckel onto his first board. Jewett having a bit of a problem there with his bottom board. Now he's making the climb though. Maddie making the climb onto his second board. First athlete into the log on the top, but here comes Dom Ruckel. First time here at the PA Lumberjack Championships, up chopping with the likes of Maddie Slingerland on the blue stand. Look at Maddie, so efficient at getting to come apart, making work of the top. Zach Rouse so strong on that yellow stand up front. Monster chips coming out of that log. Look at Maddie Sling. One more hit should do it for Maddie. There it is. Maddie Slingerland will advance to the next. Dom now turning onto the backside. Rousey trying to get those last few fibers, slashing it with Dom. Zach Rouse and Jewett practically the time. Oh, Ruckel just broke his handle, unfortunately, on that block.
So Ruckel's out.
Let's stick with Darby Hand. Just a few more hits should do it here in the front side for Darby. There he goes, onto the back side. Trying to finish that thing off. Let's keep cheering him on, folks. Chopped his way into this heat yesterday. One more big hit for Darby. Oh, just held on a little bit. There it is. Big, big round of applause for all of our athletes.
Contestants, ready, set.
All right, here we go. Underhand chop. Matt Koger getting started on that yellow stand, right into it quick. Look at these guys. They're going right hit for hit with Matt right now. Matt, though, big driver in the bottom around first. Alex Storm trying to chase him down on position 2 with the rest of the field. Looks like on Dave Jewett's stand, he tried to really cheat that bottom, trying to get it to come off early. Matt Koger, though, so efficient in the underhand. Big, big round of applause to Matt. He will advance to the finals. Alex Storm coming off with a very impressive cut in second place. Logan Hawks off in third. Super Dave going for the drivers down the block now. And there it is for Super Dave. We'll stick with Ben Whalen here on the middle stand. Trying to dismantle this block. Just a couple more fibers in the bottom there. Just can't get it to go. There it is. Big, big round of applause for all of our athletes.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set.
All right, here we go. Top times in this event will advance to the finals. Look at Jason Lentz flying down there on position 1. He's got a great putt going too on position 4 with the Bradshaw. Look at Savage. Chris Savage, excellent cut on position 3. He is pumped up about it.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set.
All right, our winner of this heat will advance to the finals here tomorrow. Nicely on position 1, going blow for blow right now with Wilson. Wilson knew he had a tough block, but it just got tougher. Opened up to a knot in the middle and missed his driving blow. Opens the door for Nicely and Koger. Look at Carlson. Carlson flying too. Mike saying, nope, I just chipped my axe. I am done with that block. He's walking away. Nicely, he'll take the heat on position 1, followed by Jamie, then Josh, and Carlson. Give them all a big, big.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set.
All right, here we go. All of our ladies starting to get into these logs. Look at Stephanie Node. Node is flying on position 5. King trying to keep pace with her right now with Kelly Kerrigan, Nancy Tracy Henning with them into the bottom right now, but it'll be Stephanie Node with Henning and Kerrigan. All be practically the same. Big round of applause for all of our athletes.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. All the ladies wading into the front of these blocks. Look at Witkowski. That axe is loving that log with that technique on position one. Kate Snyder got a big hits going in on that green stand on the end. Lindsay Down has got a great underhand going right now as well. Throwing the drivers in. She's around to the backside with Hannah Quigley and Kate Witkowski. Kate Snyder now joining the party. Quigley, big, powerful hits on the red stand, dismantling that block with ease. Trying to chase down Witkowski right now. Witkowski going for the drivers. It'll be Quigley, I think, just nosing out Witkowski. But we'll have to go to the timer to see that one. Followed by Lindsay on the blue stand and Kate Snyder. Big round of applause for all of our athletes.
Okay.
That wasn't it. Colin Bohanna. Yeah. Colin Bohanna. Is that better? Yeah.
Okay, you have to get ready to put your fingers back in your ears. 30 seconds.
All right, so all these guys are in this warm-up, getting those recoils wrapped up. Make sure their oilers are turned on, don't have their kill switches still engaged. They got a decomp switch, so hit that, make it a little easier to pull over. Then remember to turn their fuel back on and get ready for racing.
Hands on the wood. Chris. Okay, Chrissy.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
What a cut by Sullivan on position one. Great race for the second pole. Give them all a big round of applause, folks. We're going to go with the judge.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. Our top finishing athlete in this heat will advance to the finals here tomorrow. There goes Holvis and Graves up onto the first board with Koger and Whalen. AJ Fletcher taking a couple extra hits on his first board over there on that green stand or yellow stand. Holvis now planting that second board. Whalen and Graves with him. Scooter Koger up first and into the block first, up on top. Whalen trying to chase on the blue stand. Koger is flying, trying to get that axe out. Looks like that axe kind of a little grippy into that wood. It's kind of throwing his rhythm off. Look at Whalen, in and out, smooth as silk down there on the blue stand in the back. Hovis, so powerful on the near stand, the yellow stand, really ripping those chips out of the block. And look at Graves. Graves has got unreal pace on the green stand, trying to get through the front side of this block. We're going to go 90% through and then switch to the backside. Whalen and Graves onto the backside at the same time. Koger having a bit of a hard time in the front side of that block. Now he's onto the back. Caleb Graves will take the flight. Congratulations to Caleb. Hovis now onto the backside. Whalen hacking it off. Whoop. Abort mission. Nice stick there, Whalen. Nice stick. Threw the axe away. Got clear of it. Nice recovery. We'll stick with Hovis and Koger. Fletcher's sheathing up the axe saying, nope, I am done with this.
Okay.
Koger with one more big hit should do it. Oh, if he takes a big hit, not the little hits. There it is. Hovis with one more big one should get that thing off as well. A little bit of that farwood there. There it is. Big round of applause for all of our...
All the timers ready. Contestants, Ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. All of our athletes now into their blocks, trying to be the first one to make that turn in the middle, getting that 50% mark. Now, this is a wood cutting contest, not a wood chipping, and Maddie's saying that right off the start. Maddie Sling all the way onto the back already. Jamie Koger right behind him on stand 2, followed by Lefko and Ruckle. Ruckle's got some pace, folks. Look at stand 5 just hacking away. Maddie Sling was so strong. Off first on position 1. Look at Jamie hacking it off. He will come off in second place. Ruckle has not lost that cadence to his entire cut, though. On stand 5, great cut for Dom. Followed up with Sullivan and Lefko. Big round of applause. Here is their start.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. We're taking top 5 times into the finals here tomorrow. Wilson's got a good cut going. He's got to find a little bit more of that saw, though. Look at Storm. Storm's flying there. On position 2. Alex Storm pumped right up. Great cut for him on position 2. Big round of applause for all of our athletes.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. All of our athletes getting to the front side of their blocks. Look at position 1. Matt chose the right axe for this log, throwing those drivers in. He's on his way around with Aaron Hovis. Hovis around with him. Matt's going to have to pick it up. Onto the backside as well, plugging away at this standing block. Matt Koger taking it off very quickly on the backside. Hovis coming in second place. Bo Quinn throwing those big giant drives into that block. Look at Darby right with him on position 5. A couple more hits should do it for Mark. There it is. Bo Quinn off in third. Paul and Darby trying to break it across right now. Paul's got it on the ropes. There it is. Big round of applause for all of our athletes.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. Women's single buck drag race through 16-inch white pine here in this one. All these ladies moving a lot of wood. I would say advantage. Stand 3 right now. Lindsay is cooking on that blue stand at the bottom. There it is. Lindsay down, smoking that cut. Kate Witkowski right behind her with Hannah Quigley. We'll stick with Kate Snyder down on the green stand. There it is. Big round of applause for all of our athletes.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, women's underhand chop. Here we go. Amber Ald on position 1. Very proficient in this event. It's the first time we've seen Shea Parton on the stage here at Camp Living Water. So let's keep cheering her on here, folks. Let her know she's welcome. Renee Wilson down on the green stand, hacking away with Alicia Lentz on the black stand. Alicia, so tall, really can get a lot of force behind that axe. She's making the turn already onto the backside on that black stand. Here comes Amber Ald onto the backside as well with the rest of the field. Great cuts right now, trying to chop into that top 5 for the finals here tomorrow. Alicia, big, long hits on that black stand. We're going to see if Amber, though, is reeling her in. She's getting into that small wood. It'll be too little, too late. Alicia Lentz will take the heat. Followed quickly behind her was Amber Ald. Let's stick with Renee and Shea on the inner 2 stands. Let's keep cheering them on, folks. Going swing for swing right into the bottom there. There it is for Renee. Shea is right behind her right now. Getting into that small wood. Just got to break that top first. Work your way down. There it is. Big round of applause for all of our athletes. All right, hot saw. saws fired right up. Now the athletes are going through the whole sequence. They got to get ready to start here. They're going to hit those decom switches, wrap those recoils. They're going to make sure those recoils are tethered to the stands. All these athletes have throwaway recoils that get the most power. They're trying to crank those saws over. These saws are all one-cylinder motors.
15 seconds. Go, get ready.
They said 15.
Hands on the wood. Hands on the wood.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
What a cut by Jason Lenz. And Mikey Sling getting 3 on the deck. Give them all a big, big round of applause.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. All of our athletes are now into their trees, chopping at that first board hole. Jason Lenz, plant the axe first. There he goes. All 6'6" up on that first board, chopping into his second pocket. Bend nicely, up with him as well on the yellow stand. Here comes Sullivan. Sullivan using the stand as an assisted climb there. Patented move over there on the green stand, up onto his first board nicely, and Lenz up to the top, chopping away. Lenz wasted no time in this springboard. He wants that final tomorrow and those valuable points heading to our Ken Grouse overall trophy presentation tomorrow evening. Nicely built, man possessed. Look at the speed on it nicely on the yellow stand, chopping away, trying to chase down Jason. Jason, though, so strong, powering through a series of knots in that block. He's now heading on the backside, nicely whittling away the firewood on the yellow stand. He's heading to the backside, but it'll be too little, too late. Jason Lenz will advance to the final here tomorrow. Nicely, though, trying to chop his way into the small final. Couple more hits should do it for him. There it is, Ben nicely on the yellow stand. We'll stick with Ben Carlson, Hunter Waite, and Mike Sullivan still chopping away. Carlson, very impressive cut going. He's got most of the block severed, a little bit left. There it is. Big, big round of applause for Ben Carlson. Hunter Waite getting close to making that turn on the backside. There he goes. He's got that slash technique. Trying to rip it down, but look at Sully. The difference in their slash technique. Hunter kind of winds around, trying to get a little bit more momentum on it. Sully just drives that axe right through it. No wasted effort. There it is. Sullivan will be off next with Waite right behind him. Big, big round of applause for all of our athletes.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. Men's underhand chop. Winner of this heat will go to the finals tomorrow. Josh Wilson is just bludgeoning that block down here on the yellow stand. Look at Bo Quinn right with him. Walmsley turning with Wilson to the backside. Here comes Bo Quinn and Koger. Keno now joining the party on the backside. Wilson trying to get this thing severed quick though, because it looks like Walmsley is right on his tail. Bo Quinn, big driving blows there. Whoa, Wilson and Bo Quinn practically at the same time. We'll have to go to the electronic timing to see who will advance in that, followed by Walmsley. We'll stick with Koger on the blue stand. Just a couple more hits here should do it for Scoot. There it is.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. Top 5 times moving on to the finals tomorrow. Look at Matt Koger. So smooth right now. on position 2. A little bit of a hang there from Mike Sling on position 3. Trying to chase it down. Matt Koger will take the heat, followed by Arden Koger Jr. We'll stick with Hunter Smitley down there on position 5. Trying to finish it off. There it is.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. All of our athletes into their logs. Look at Zach. He's got the axe for the log right now. Throwing those hits in there. Lefko, though, making the turn first. Lefko and Brumbaugh. Brumbaugh says, I got to go. I got to beat these guys by going quick, trying to cheat a little bit. Throwing those big driving blows in down there. Look at Browse and Lefko. Going for the drives. Look at Zach Browse. Zach Browse will move on to the final tomorrow, followed by Lefko. Then Mr. Bradshaw will stick with Gavin. There it is. Big, big round of applause.
Okay, get ready.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. All the ladies getting into these logs. Real fast off the start. Look at Lindsay flying. Stephanie Node using every single tooth on that saw. Big hang by Kerrigan on 5. Down getting into the small wood, but look at Stephanie right behind her. It'll be Lindsay. Lindsay down will take the final of the single buck. Give them all a big, big round of applause, folks. What a race. All right, so now our guys are going to wrap those recoils, make sure they are tethered to the stand. Hit those decomp switches, turn those oilers on, run down their entire checklist, make sure they are ready for racing. Top 5 times, move on to the final tomorrow. So you don't necessarily have to win this heat. You just got to be in the top 5 total times of the day.
Hands on the wood.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
Great race by all of our athletes. Big, big round of applause. Hold back, there's one more saw to go. Darby's rewrapping that recoil. There we go. Now a big, big round. So here's the start.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. Adam Lefko, the clear favorite in this one. Red stand. Red stand. All the way, he's heading up onto his first board already with Josh Wilson. Josh Wilson has been really amping up his springboard game in the last couple of years, but there goes Lefko. So fast, so efficient. He's on the top board already, looking to make short work of the top. Hunter Smitley up on his first board, working away at that second pocket. Here comes Logan Hawks up the tree, trying to get that clip all the way to the back of that pocket, and there he goes, springing up on that board. He's going to start chopping away on the green stand. But look how fast Lefko's going on that red stand. Lefko now heading to the backside, getting ready to take that block off. Let's keep cheering him on up there, folks. This is an insanely impressive cut for Mr. Lefko. And there it is. Big, big round of applause. Adam Lefko will advance to the finals here tomorrow. Hunter Smitley now. Great board there for Hunter. Here he goes.
Come on, Josh. Get it off. Reach out. Yep.
He is thumping that block down here on the black stand. There it is for Josh Wilson, knocking that block off on the yellow stand. Logan Hawks almost has that block off. There it goes on the green stand. So we'll stick over here with Hunter Smitley on the black stand. Now that board is a confident board for Hunter. He's able to really get back on it and get big swings out of that axe. You see how that board for Wilson was kind of... It makes it so you don't feel as comfortable up on that board, and you kind of shorten your swing up a little bit with a little bit of fear. But Hunter feeling comfortable up there right now, throwing in the last couple hits on the front side of this block. He'll be going to the back side. Now he's going to go with the slashing technique. He doesn't have that offhanded hit like kind of a baseball player would be, like a switch hitter. He doesn't have that confidence to do that, so he's just trying to slash it off. One big hit, there it is. And he is pumped up. Here we go.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. All of our athletes now into the front side of their log. We're taking the #1 finisher in this heat to the finals here tomorrow. Nicely, with a great cut going on position 1, but look at Browse. Half backwards, feeling it. Browsey is flying. Nicely's gonna have to pick it up to chase him down. Ash now onto the backside as well as Caleb Graves going for the drivers. Who's it gonna be? It'll be Zach Browse. Zach Browse takes the heat. All had to do with the hat going backwards, I think, there. That of the announcer peeing him off right before he got up there. That was perfect. Caleb Graves finishing up on the end. Give him a big...
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. All of our athletes ripping into these logs. Look at Matty Sling fly on that far left stand. Stand #1, he is cooking right now. Darby Hand right with him, though, into the bottom. Holy cow, JP Mercier, Matty Sling coming off practically at the same time. Darby right behind him, followed by Scooter. Give them all a big round of applause.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. All of our athletes in the side of their blocks. Top finisher will advance to the finals tomorrow. Look at Storm and Lentz heading to the backside at the same time. Here we go. Jason's gonna gotta move. He doesn't have a great block in this one. You see that grain's kind of twisted over on him, but he's trying not to use that as an excuse. Going for the drives right there. There it is. Jason Lentz takes the heat, followed by Alex. Super Dave right there behind him. Alec Parsons said, nope, I think I'm done with this thing. Walmsley raking some chips out of the way. Now you can see on Alec's block all the way on the end, that grain is twisted right around. These are matched blocks, so all the athletes had to fight through the same kind of wood. This tree kind of grew up chasing sunlight his entire life. Makes it extremely difficult to cut. So give them all a big round of applause for that.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. All of our ladies now into the front side of their logs. Look at the wood chips flying out of those blocks. These are nice blocks. All these ladies are mulching them right now in the front. Node and King turning around at the same time on the first 2 stands. Rest of the ladies making sure they did their homework in the front. Witkowski first to turn on the far stands. Look at King and Node, though. Going for those drivers already. Stephanie Node will take the women's final on stand 2. Big round of applause for the lady from Quebec, followed by Martha King, Kate Witkowski, Hannah Quigley. A couple more hits here for Lindsay. Should wrap it up. Let's cheer for her, folks. There it is. Big round of applause for all of our finalists. All right, these guys are getting those saws, those recoils wrapped back up. Putting them back in the racing position. When you get to racing this, folks, there's no time to think. You pull that saw over and you just start waving that bar at that log. 3 cuts inside of 6 inches.
15 seconds. Hands on the wood. Okay,
Here we go.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, hands on the wood. Here we go.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. Hands on the wood right off the start. One cut. There we go. Stand 1 and stand 3 have the advantage right now. Kelly Kerrigan chopping away on position 1. Martha King on position 2. Stephanie No down there on position 3. All 3 ladies onto the backside now.
Connor.
You can see the men are setting up those single bucks right behind them. They better hurry up. These ladies are hammering through these logs. Martha King is through. There we go. Stephanie Node is through. Jason now flying in through the bottom. There it is. Jason's done. Here comes Hovis on the center stand. Getting into that standing block. Now we go down. Stand 5. Hammering away on their standing block. It's Ben Whalen. Plunging away. Here we go. Josh Wilson now into the standing block on position 1.
Move the body away. Thank you.
Better get those 2-man saws ready to roll. There we go. Hovis is off. Now we got the 2-man crosscut on the blue stands. They are done. Heading into the underhand chop. Jason Lentz pulled double duty in this one.
Hey,
Single
Josh.
buck and now the underhand. We got the 2-man going on stands 1 and 5 right now. There goes Bo Quinn. And here comes Maddie Sling. Look at the pace from Maddie Sling. Trying to chase down Jason Lentz on that middle stand, but too little too late. They're already over to the Jack and Jill. Bradshaw and Alicia Lentz. Team
they're getting
Lentz.
ready.
About to finish it off. There it is.
So I got that
Your
time.
winners in the first
Now we
heat.
got here and here.
The
So down.
blue stands. Give them a big round of applause. Drag race finish here on the first stand and the 5th stand into the bottom. Team Wilson will come in second. Team Slingerland down there will have 3rd.
Yeah, I didn't make it.
Hands on the wood.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
That's why Matt Butler's getting the stock saw so fast. There we go. Hannah Quigley now into the underhand. Kate Witkowski. Now the gentlemen are setting up that single saw, trying to be ready. These are beautiful blocks these ladies are cutting up here right now. Quick work of the front is Hannah Quigley onto the backside.
Look, that's what.
Kate's getting ready to throw those drivers in. She's now onto the backside, trying to chase down Hannah.
Actually, I think everybody should have just gone against him for his.
Everybody
You know,
versus
we've got
everybody versus.
anchor Dave Jewett in the single buck taking on Alex Storm. Alex had a smoking cut earlier this weekend. There we go. Hannah Quigley and Kate Witkowski off. Here we go. Drag racing in the single buck. Alex Storm on the red. Super Dave on the green. Look at Dave fly to the bottom. Dave made up a little bit of time there in that one. Here we go. Adam Lefko, Arden Coker Jr. battling it out in the standing block. Adam kind of bounced himself out there on that driving blow. Here he goes onto the backside. Jamie now running to the backside. Adam kind of shortened it up a little bit. We're going to see if he can hit that line coming across. Getting some massive chips out. Going for the drives. Here we go. See if Adam can keep that lead. There it is. Into the two-man. Both our teams into the two-man cross-cut. There we go. Here comes Matt Koger. Matt Koger in the underhand chop. Bend nicely now into the underhand. Matt onto the backside. So fast is Matt Koger in the underhand. Massive chips out of that log. Nicely onto the backside now on the green stand. Matt going for the drives. There it is. Here we go. Tracy Henning, Chris Savage in the Jack and Jill. Coming through the bottom. Here comes Jamie and Kate. It'll be Team Koger taking the victory in this heat. Finishing up, there it is for Team Nicely. Give them all a big, big round of applause.
All the timers ready. Contestants, ready, set, go.
All right. Trying to mentally, then physically dismantle this block. But if they tie for hits, it comes down to times. They want to do it a little faster. Saw Matt did the same move there as Jason. Just stepped himself off the block, hitting way underneath into that bottom wood. Oh boy. 16 hits for Matt Koger.
He wanted to draw that.
We'll stick with Matty Sling, Dave Chewett, and Mark Boquin. Blocks are shaking. There it is for Super Dave Jewett. 25 for Jewett. Who had the count for Matty? 23 for Matty Sling. And Mark Boquin finishing up. What do you have, Lefko?